Hard times create strong men, and we need some strong men during these tough times. Not posers, not cowards, who look good, sound good, but have no substance at all. Imposters who can talk a good talk, but crumble under the first sign of pressure. Buckle up and don't cry for hurt your feelings, but the harsh reality of truth can set you free if you take heed to it and are willing to change.
My wife fell in love with me. My family was restored. My business has exploded. My family life expanded. My son, from my first marriage, who had not talked to me for 16 years, became my friend and chose me. My life became something that mattered, but it required me to let go. You want to build big things. You've been trained for days, given the tools, given the access, given the resources. But the one thing that Russell or I or no one can give you is a commitment to you.
Faithful are the wounds of a friend, but deceitful are the kisses of an enemy. The truth will set you free, not sugar-coated white lies from your mommy. I'm not here to be your friend or your buddy. I'm your mentor, here to inspire you. So suck it up, snowflake, and give me 100%. Give me all you got, because you've been stuck in neutral and it's time to kick it into third gear. The US Constitution doesn't guarantee happiness, only the pursuit of it.
There was a vision that was placed in my heart, a vision that began years ago, a vision that nobody believed in the beginning except for me. I was crazy enough to think that this voice that I heard was calling me. People ask me, were you called? I was like, I don't know, but I sure feel like I am. And so I'm gonna choose it.
The truth is not found by every man, but reserved for those who seek it. And if you seek, you will find. Wake up, brother! Your woman's begging for you to lead. Take the charge. Be the man.
My wife used that phrase over and over again. Why can't you just be the man? What I didn't understand was it wasn't a form of how I showed up sexually. It wasn't how I showed up in conversation. It was a commitment to be the truth of who I am. The piece that she saw in me when we had first met, but I had forgotten, I had let go of, I was afraid of, I was embarrassed by.
Don't be lured in by pleasure-seeking distractions by weak men and women. Sin will take you further than you want to go and keep you longer than you want to stay. If you want to be great, it's time to rise up and seize the moment. Opportunity is kicking your door down. A man with purpose doesn't need an alarm clock. His drive and sense of destiny wakes him up. It activates you and keeps you focused into the late night. You don't get tired or bored from it. It becomes your obsession.
So people say, how did you get the ring? How did you hit the $10 million rank? I'll tell you how. I started with one simple game that was simple. Tell the truth.
While others slow down, you speed up. When friends say take a break, you keep going. It's not work for you. They don't understand that you love doing this. Time stops as you live your dream. There's no word in Hebrew for retirement. There is joy in work. A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest, and poverty will come like a thief in the night, and scarcity like an armed robber. Stop lying to yourself.
You don't have to be me. You will lose at that game. But there is one game that you cannot lose in. There is one game, and all of you have been called. All of you have been called. A calling is not bestowed upon a man or woman because you were lucky, because of the color of your skin, because of the language that you speak, because of the country that you were born in, or because you're here in this room. The calling comes because you were called when you were born.
We need dads in the home instead of generations of weak men raised by women and no fathers. I would know. I was one of them. But you gotta love yourself first. The man who does not value himself cannot value anything or anyone. If you're sitting in the shade today, it's because someone planted a tree a long time ago. You can have anything you want in this life as long as you help enough people get what they want. Serve people and the money will come.
And into that place comes the sacred choice. The choice is simple. You've been called, but will you choose it? And will you choose it not once in a room where everybody applauds you? Will you choose it when people persecute you?
It's time to focus on big dreams, big goals, and big ideas, and stimulate your vision 10 times larger than you ever imagined. It's not death a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. So go all in, be strong and courageous.